Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむずまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちて、そめみおやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのいもかのたちはなの、おどのあはぎはらに、みそぎ払いたもうときになりませる。払いどの神たち、もろもろのまがごと罪汚れを払いたまり、清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、あまつ神につかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨の淵駒の耳振り立てて彦しめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒大神守りたまえ先生えたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先生えたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先生えたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先生えたまえKum nagara damachi haemase. Kum nagara damachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end, your radiant divine light, shining evermore brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving your grace. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
Meishu-sama, bless
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Turning to God. Now that I am enveloped in God's great light, I am no longer disturbed by the turbulent storms that rage in the world around me. We may be surprised to find the very fate that others experienced yesterday becoming the fate that we ourselves must face today, for such is the way of life. We cannot see the distortion caused by dark forces until it is clearly reflected in God's mirror. For those who lack faith in God, spiritual clouds are removed through suffering. For those who have faith, they are removed more easily, released through God's grace. This grace is God's lifeline to salvation, which God sends to all who are suffering. Some fail to understand it is there or are not able to grab it and reach salvation due to the weight of the spiritual clouds on their spiritual bodies. However, when they later experience suffering through such things as disease, accidents, or natural disasters, these clouds are lessened. As one's spiritual body becomes lighter, the ability to access this lifeline increases. However, if a person cannot grab onto God's lifeline to salvation, even after hearing a wonderful teaching, then that person's clouds must still be further reduced by some means. Even if you could force someone to grab the lifeline, they would let go or lose their grip. However, if a person receives Johrei, sufficient purification to find and hold on to this lifeline to salvation can be easily and quickly achieved.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Bianca Santana de Souza from the Jacareí Johrei Center in São Paulo. Bianca has been a member of the World Messianic Church for 9 years. Her son, currently 14 years old, has suffered since birth from allergies to insect bites, certain types of food, and other conditions. For this reason, he had always used many medications. In June of 2023, he showed her a small sore on his right leg, which looked like an insect bite. First, she did not give it much importance. However, within a few days, the sore spread down to his ankle and began releasing a watery secretion with a bad odor. In conversation with her minister, he explained that, according to the teachings of Meishu-sama, because of the medications, the elimination of toxins was taking place. She was guided to intensify the practice of Johrei at home, especially between her and her husband. Additionally, to take their son to the Johrei Center so that he could receive intensive Johrei and to materialize a donation of gratitude in order to gain strength to overcome the purification. Thus, for 1 week, they went to the Johrei Center daily, where their son received at least 2 hours of Johrei. At home, they channeled another 2 hours to him. After 15 days of intensive Johrei, his leg returned to its normal appearance and the sores were gone. Since then, the allergies have improved considerably and he no longer uses medications. Bianca is convinced that in addition to eliminating the toxins that had been ingested, this purification allowed them to experience the teachings of Meishu-sama. thereby consolidating the family's faith and commitment to the divine work. She expresses her gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission to overcome the purification and strengthen their faith. Bianca commits to dedicate herself to the salvation of others through Johrei. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this very beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed day.